The following clip you're about to see is a small excerpt taken from my exclusive show on Rumble called Lies You Can Trust. It's fully uncensored because Rumble does freedom of speech. You can check it out live every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. But for now, enjoy this clip. I've also been sitting there thinking, what's Hawk Tuah girl up to? What intellect of our time. Well, she's been up to some things. This next story doesn't really affect your life because you weren't dumb enough to fall for this scam. However, I think it's a learning moment for us. And of course, you and I love learning moments as much as Hollywood celebrities love getting ridiculed anytime they do something that's remotely not woke. Cancel culture comes and they're like, so sorry. This is a learning moment for me. This is a learning moment. I didn't post a black square. God, I hate myself. This is a learning moment. I'm going to take some time to reflect. So, Hawk Tuah girl made famous in a lengthy 10-second video clip for saying, Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing, talking about how to give oral sex to a man. You're probably thinking, well, Hawk Tuah girl, she's something else. I'd like to get financial advice from her, but I don't want to stop there. I not only want financial advice from her, I want to invest into a pretend currency that she launches. So not only do I take her financial advice, I literally invest in a made-up currency by her. Why wouldn't I? She's the Hawk Tuah girl, one of the greatest financial minds of our time. I mean, you think about Ray Dalio, Warren Buffett, and of course, Hawk Tuah girl. Ha! So, late last week, Hawk Tuah girl, Haley Welch, apparently, I guess she has a human name too. Haley Welch released her own crypto coin. Now, I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. I am mostly not a fan of any other crypto. Not saying that's how I should be, but there's so many what they call shit coins out there, which is like stuff she's doing. And typically the trend, this is like the third case that I've heard of this scam in the past 2 weeks. Typically what happens, some moron releases their own coin and they'll sell like 5% of it. Like, let's say we have 50 million coins. Awesome. This is going to be a good deal for you, isn't it? So they'll sell like 5% of their coins, 10% of the coins, but they hold 90% of their coins. And at Hawk Tuah girl's case, her and her team held 96%. It was either 96 or 97%. So millions of dollars come in from morons all over the internet buying the 3 to 4% supply of these crypto coins that the influencer releases. So millions of dollars come in. About $50 million came in Hawk Tuah girl's case. So someone who holds 97% of these coins, the value going from zero, the value goes up immensely. And then the influencer says, wow, after 45 minutes, all these people over the internet bought my coin. What happens if I sell all my coins? 97% of the supply. It crashes the entire value, but in doing so, the influencer who released the coin pulls the rug out. They take all the cash that's been infused into their stupid coin market, and then they're away scot-free. That's great. That's what Hawk Tuah girl did. She's getting a lot of backlash. Some are saying she's going to jail. There is a class action lawsuit currently being worked up against her. So, yep, I'm going to have some condolences in a minute for anyone who invested in Hawk Tuah coin. It will come with a lot of passive-aggressive criticism. But first, Hawk Tuah girl and her team have said this. In other words, they deny any wrongdoing. And then we're going to see what the Twitter community notes has to say, which is very different than what they're claiming. There has been a wild amount of FUD circulating. Let us explain. The main piece going around X is the 96% clusters seen on bubble maps, which shows Hawk tokens being sent by the deployer address to the relay address according to the tokenomics. So in other words, they're saying we didn't sell any of our coins. We didn't do that. We're going to hold them for years. We're not going to run this like a scam. However, what they maybe don't understand is that this is all visible on the blockchain. People can see what actually happens. So Twitter Notes adds this. 96% of the token supply has been sniped and is slowly being sold on the community. Buying this highly speculative coin might result in a loss, and high due diligence is recommended. We'll get back to the video in a second, but first, here's a random question for you. Have you ever wondered what happened to the legendary Chuck Norris? Well, I recently saw a video he made and I was shocked. Chuck Norris is in his 80s and still active and kicking butt like he's decades younger. What's even more shocking is he's stronger, can work out longer, and still has plenty of energy left over for his grandkids. He did this by making just one change. He says he still feels like he's in his 50s, and in fact, his wife was so impressed by this one thing, she started doing it too. She's never felt better. She says she feels 10 years younger, she's leaner, and has plenty of energy. Now, to unveil the mystery, Chuck Norris made a video that explains everything. Be sure to watch it by going to chuckdefense.com/JP or click the link in the video description below. Once again, that's chuckdefense.com/JP or click the link in the video description below. You will not believe how simple it is. And hey, just a reminder, the legendary Chuck Norris is a whopping 84 years old, yet has more energy than most 40-year-olds, maybe even including me. And he discovered he can make dramatic changes to his health by focusing on just 3 things that typically sabotage people as they age. Watch Chuck Norris's method by clicking on the link in the description below or go to chuckdefense.com/JP. Now back to our video. Yeah, so you can see like these blockchain maps, like it shows they did what they said they didn't do. So anyone who invested in Hawk Tuah coin lost their money. I've seen some reports of people, they invested their whole life savings. I want some financial advice. I'm in a rough spot. I need a good sound investment. I know. I'm going to listen to what the Hawk Tuah girl has to say. She was made famous for a 10-second clip of her talking about how to give oral sex. Why wouldn't I listen to her? I mean, we're talking like economic scholarliness, ladies and gentlemen. So my condolences to anybody. I doubt I have a single viewer who invested in Hawk coin. So I feel at risk of offending nobody here. If I offend you, you probably deserve it. So if you invested in Hawk Tuah coin, what exactly did you think was going to happen? These scams happen all the time. On top of that, why would you think this person would have some kind of crypto that had any advantage over any other shit coin out there? What did you think was going to happen? I'm of two minds on this. I do believe that the team around the Hawk Tuah girl, and I'm going to shut up about this because you probably do not care. So I'll shut up about it in like 1 minute. But I think the team around the Hawk Tuah girl are the legitimate scammers, very shady people. I listened to a Twitter space with like the main guy organizing it on her team. You know, this team of slimy people approached her, signed her to do this. She gets a bunch of money from it. I don't think she really had a clue what they were going to do. And it is her fault. She didn't do her diligence on vetting people and situations that she was going to partake in. And, you know, with like the lawsuit coming, I'm not convinced that, like, was it shady? Yes. Was it scam? Yes. Did it break laws? I don't know. And let's say if it broke laws, cool. Hold them accountable. If it didn't break laws, like people that lost their money, it's like, I'm sorry, that sucks. And you deserve it. You literally chose to make an investment in something that absolutely didn't work out. And it predictably wasn't going to work out. It's just like if you invest your money and it succeeds, you deserve that. If you invest your money and you lose it, you deserve that. I don't say that to be harsh. I say that because you have accountability with the choices you make. Nobody like Hawk Tuah girl wasn't like breaking into people's bank accounts to like wire money to her stupid crypto. This is all consensual. Granted, there was a lack of transparency on what the team of Hawk Coin was going to do. If I ever launch a cryptocurrency, don't buy it. Okay? It means I've been compromised. It means the Clintons have dirt on me. They're gonna kill me if I don't do it. They're gonna murder my dog. They're gonna shotgun me to death via suicide in a tree. Gun's going to be 30 feet away. That I do all that to myself. That's what the Clintons are going to do to me. They have dirt on me. I'm telling you right now, don't buy any crypto coin that I'm trying to sell you in the future. Okay, this is like my hostage ransom note in case my future self is kidnapped and I'm coerced into making some crappy crypto coin to sell you. Do not buy it from me. Do you understand me? By the way, if anyone out there is a crypto developer and you want to partner together on a Awaken coin, shoot me a DM.